talk about the power of knowledge. Knowledge is very powerful. Knowledge is very powerful. Knowledge is like a torch. It's like light. And of course, it is. If you have knowledge, you will be able to discern. You will be able to see, because what you see, what you see actually is like dark. If you don't have touch, you will never see it. That's why you are poor. You will never see it with your physical eye. You have to. That's why your mind is the gateway. You must have the knowledge, the relevant knowledge to be able to discern. That's why if you decide, for example, that you want to buy red Corolla Camry, red Corolla, from that very moment you measure that word, you will begin to see red Corolla. Why? Because you have brought it to your consciousness. You have brought it to your awareness. So you must be very careful. You must acquire a relevant knowledge, because we define anything we see in this world based on who we are, not really how the thing is. We define it by who we are, inwardly who we are. Our personality, we use our personality to define anything we see. Anything you see outside, you define it by what you see, by what you are. That's why crisis can happen in a nation, and some people are seeing it as an obstacle, as a challenge, as a problem, as a crisis. But some other people, which are billionaires, are seeing the opportunity to sell. Why? Because their mind has grown. They have the relevant info, because everything in this world is in place. Until you know how things work, you will never have it. You will never acquire wealth, because there is how things work. There is how things work. There are principles that you will acquire, that you will know. Once you gain that awareness, everything will be something that you were not seeing before. You now begin to see it. Why? Because your mind is now aware of them. Not really your mind, not really your eye. Of course, your eye is good, but your mind is the gateway. Is really your life. That's why if a gun is made for security, but if I'm robber hold gun, you will be terrified. You will be afraid that, oh, this guy. But if army hold gun, you can people come close to him. Why? Because the mind that holds the gun. The thief attach his personality to the gun, that this is a weapon to go and kill, to go and steal. But the army interpret his personality to it. He attach his personality to it, that this is a security to the citizen. You see, so our personality is very, very powerful. Not really what we are being outside, who we are. That's why Jesus said Jesus was never limited by anything he